Hello world, welcome back to Subarray 23's Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. As usual, this is Jason, and we're taking right off where we just left off, killing off all those cultists. Secret society, whatever it is. What is the ghost? Alright, there's a ghost here.
Come to pay your respects to the queen that was. Lord Ardwellen Rookfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wodoka's house of worship.
Worshipping Wodoka, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do. A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodoka watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodoka is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne. I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from? A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
It has that. I'm actually not sure where I should go next. This city is huge. Let's see. Through Death's Gate. Travel to Deerford Village. Find the tower. Place of mystery and madness. The Laden Key Acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient... Okay. I'm not really worried about that. That's back to the... those guys. Let's see what...
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I'll give it a try, at least. Good day to you.
By Whale's eyeless face, you are short ogre. You're one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting ducks to keep flying around you like that? Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know Snowcap, much less ogres. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only once. Because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Let's see what you got for sale. Snow caps. Wow. Maybe I should keep one of those plate mails just in case. Fine mail, fine robe. Fine leather. Keep some of the armor as well. What about weapons? How about that? Oh yeah. I'm in the money. Not really.
I shall be discreet.
He's not looking this direction. Nope. Alright.
Now, it'll be fun.
No.
Even just a single...
I'm not calling Isomir out just so you can learn he'll speak. I'll write down a few words.
Let's see, what is this area? That is a house I don't think I've been in.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's go check this place out. Hilda. I think I may have already done both of these, but yep, I know I did him. Admeth's Den.
The dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Brian's Giant Slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around. But there's there's a reason the Giant Slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. Enough jabberbine. You gotta do the job or talk about it. That coin ain't gonna collect itself. See you around, pup. So this is where you collect bounties.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business. Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Good men and women. This is like Pathfinder Society. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwen at Avondir Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgat's citadel, faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First in line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's his damn legacy. The damn soul butchers and Brackenberry making things worse for us all. Probably causing the whole thing one way or the other. But we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, we'll do it again. Farewell. Osric.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off. You want an expedition? Talk to Wenin. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean. I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back. No. They'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction. You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and it's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family's. Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out. I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's gift, right after being soul-scanned by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me. It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
All right. Darn it.
Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
Alright, I think I've been everywhere in this zone now. I would love to know what's going on here and why this is green. Where do we want to go? We'll go there. That is to Brackenberry. I kind of think that the Sanitarium's where we have to go to help him. There's a great sword. Raymont Manor, the Charred Barrel.
Good day to you.
Oh, that's right.
How do you do?
Excuse me. He groans, and the stone around him shudders. I could have done without hearing that today. Many have their intrusions been into our affairs. Of course, one can seldom be certain whether they've meddled or whether calamity has struck on its own, but a few of their less skilled infiltrators have been exposed from time to time. They're a perpetual nuisance. Once again, I'm reminded of how envious I am of your gifts. I suspect they would be of some use in verifying one's identity. You're at odds with the laden key as well, I take it. They're always up to something. Of that you may rest assured. If their plots have come to involve you, you have my sympathies. Very well. In that case, I recommend you speak first with our resident animancers. They have frequent interactions with both patients and colleagues. You'll find them up here or in their offices downstairs. All right.
You can trust me.
Modred.
How do you do?
Then I can rest easy. You have done a great service for Animancy, for the Sanitarium, and for me. Thank you. I don't even think you know what the thing is used for. Again, I jest. So I need you to sit here and try to relax, but don't try too hard. Indeed. And you must also wear these. I'll examine your souls through my scope. It is fitted with Adra lens cut to different thickness and concavities. By manipulating them, I found the angles and densities that allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. How exciting. I've never seen this sort of thing performed. It seems suitably complicated. But first we must find this cunning interloper. You'll answer some personal questions while I make adjustments. Very well. To begin, tell me something personal, something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell. I was just a normal child living in Sithwood. Talk about your parents. As you speak to Aloth, you feel your voice like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the midst of his own memory. Doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are soothing his essence, untangling into its many threads. He closes his eyes. My mother is away most of the time with the Thanes family, but I always know when she's coming home. Father's bottles accumulate like storm clouds on the horizon. His fits of temper become swifter and more violent. It still shames him, knowing that her heimneg to another man supports us better than his labors as a steward. This is good. I'm starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. I'm in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because she's around. He is usually only angry with her, but he has heard that I have been causing trouble casting missiles. That I have had trouble casting missiles. That my flayed shields were unstable. He is furious and I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds me that he's failed too. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I'm sweeping the kitchen, the next I'm sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at flecks of blood on the tile. His boots glisten with fresh polish, thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddling on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat into the vision of the kitchen, and my own trembling knees is nothing but pinprick against a field of black. Marichio. I don't know what that means. He's hypnotized himself into this old memory. You've got to bring him out of it quickly. I almost have. But the expression you see isn't his. I'm seeing a shift in his essence. Something spreading and congealing. Keep talking. He seems to respond to you. Cracking bones and high voices in ire. That warm molasses. We have flares. Total distinct essence. I'll try to get the two of them to talk. Good, yes, very good. Okay, now see 2 separate patterns of essence. Here he ebbs, the other flows. Where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened soul fills the spaces that he leaves empty. Go on. I've given her nothing. She usurps me and my own body. And I lend him a pair too. You should ask what I did with that old man of his. How the last time he laid his hand on us, I Broke it in 3 places. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. Nah, it was awakening. But now I'm stuck with ye, and damned if I let you ninny and drag us both through the scooper. Heck, very good. I think I finally get something we can work. I think I finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Isilmer's essence throughout the exchange. She had a particularly high density index during the most heated portions of their argument, and her essence seemed to localize most clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left rib cage. That's right around the spleen, which of course means that she's triggering his black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. That's utter horseshit. Black bile, is it? They certainly spat their share. It is a simpler explanation than I expected, all things considered. Yes, never mind my years of training. I suppose you have a better explanation? I suppose that could be true. I'll have to check this against other research. Well and good for you, but what does that mean for me? If you had to listen to her half as much as I do, you wouldn't say that. I've got a lot of process regardless. Thank you for your help. Well, I hope this has been useful to you as it has been for me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of Ruva Finter Aloth. Aye, advancing the right wise principles of animancy. Just what you've always wanted. Please, I don't want my personal information published like that, especially not after her nonsense. I'm not gonna help you explain this one, Scholar Boy. Alright. Eloth revealed that Awakened Soul dwells within him. He asked for help after hearing about how I suggested that she may be more useful than Eloth realizes. He acted skeptical, but I believe he's going to give the matter some thought. Alright. Major adventure, huh? Uh-oh. So that's 2 days. That room was definitely locked the last time I came through here, so this must be our guy. And here's where we'll call it. As usual, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next episode.